This is the future. Evolution. This is the future.
Good day, my old and new Kryptonians, and welcome back to your Fire Marshal video. This will be part 5, and we will be discussing how to inspect a fire extinguisher and some guidelines that you need to follow to be able to use the equipment safely. Basic do's and don'ts. Let us begin with the inspection of a fire extinguisher. Now the inspections that I'm going to show you is going to be the same for every type of fire extinguisher. You're going to follow the same basic guidelines. But for this one, we're going to start with the DCP. Before you can use your equipment, you need to know whether that equipment is safe for use and also how to use them. That is why inspections of all firefighting equipment is a part of your responsibilities to make sure that the equipment is safe not just for you, but also for your fellow colleagues or whoever is going to be the one to use it. Now the company that you work for should have a checklist that you can follow. Well, anyway, you have to have a checklist on which you can tick off whatever you've inspected. So let's start with number 1.
Warning. The following footage had to be taken on site. Ignore whatever I'm saying, but due to conditions I had to do a voiceover, so don't laugh.
Check the general condition of the body of the extinguisher. Look for stuff like dents, cracks, rust, anything that can interfere with the integrity of the vessel. Number 2, check if there is a seal on the pin. The extinguisher must be sealed. If the seal is not there, it means that somebody might have been tampering with the extinguisher, and then it might be unsafe to use it. Number 3, make sure that the safety pin is in place. Number 4, look at your pressure gauge, that there is a red side, green side and another red side. If the needle is on the green, that means it's perfect. There's enough pressure. If the needle goes to the left hand side, which is the bottom, towards the 0, that means that it's empty, you don't have enough gas, it's not going to work like it's supposed to. It could be that the gas leaked out, and that's why you have to send it for service every once a year. If the gauge is at the top red, or where it's highest, that means your extinguisher is overpressurized, and that is a hazard to you.
Anything that's overpressurized is dangerous to you. It could cause the seals to fail, it could cause the container to fail, and who knows, might even explode. Not that I say it can, but who knows.
So it's dangerous. Number 5, look at the nozzle. Make sure it's not cracked, it's not perished, there's no, that the tip is not broken, that it basically is in a good condition. Lastly, look at your inspection sticker. On your inspection sticker, you will find the next service date and your pressure date. Now, if your service date falls within the time period that you are checking it, that means that the extinguisher is still valid. The moment you check the extinguisher and it's over that period, that extinguisher is expired and has to go for the yearly test or service. And the next pressure test will be every 3 years, where they will actually pressurize the vessel to make sure that there's no cracks or leaks or micro cracks or anything like that.
Remember those pictographs we were talking about last week? Well, yeah, they are. This is what they look like.
If any of these problems occur on extinguishers, you have to immediately replace that extinguisher. Don't use it. Now, don't quote me directly on this, okay? But let's be realistic. I have found this question before, where a candidate asked me, can I use an expired extinguisher if there's nothing around? Okay, if a fire breaks out right now where you are, and there's only one extinguisher in your office, and it has expired a month or 2 ago, but there's physically nothing wrong with it, none of the above mentioned problems is there, no cracks, no dents, no nothing, the pressure is correct, just the date has expired, then yes, use it. What else are you going to do? Leave it and run out of the office? If it's small enough to attack the fire, and you will know by now what is small enough since we've talked about it on the previous videos. If it's expired a month or 2 or 3, use it. Safety first. Now let's come to the fun stuff. Guidelines. What is the proper way to use an extinguisher and what is the wrong way to use an extinguisher? Number 1. Again, always carry an extinguisher in an upright position. Don't carry it like this. Number 2, do not run with an extinguisher. You could trip, fall, hurt yourself, run into something. That's just stupid. Don't run with it. You can walk briskly with it, but don't run. Be within stream's reach before activating the agent. There's no point in starting the extinguisher too early, and by the time you get to the fire, it's empty. You're gonna look like an idiot. Don't do it.
What you saw now was a virtual representation of a real fire because I couldn't get an actual fire started. Remember, I'm a firefighter, not a fire starter. Flames fear me, chicks dig me.
Know your equipment. Be familiar with the specific operating instructions. Watch for hotspots, especially flammable liquid hotspots. They can reignite. And for that reason, we always say that once a fire has been put out, always back away from the fire. Don't ever turn your back on a fire. It can reignite, you won't even know about it. And always have a means of escape. Don't allow a fire to creep up behind you and trap you. Always make sure that you have a way to get out of there. Fire is a sneaky bastard, trust me. Okay, and that is that for this video. So let's do a short summary.
Remember to inspect the body of the extinguisher, the seal, the pin, the pressure gauge, the hose and the sticker for the next service date. If there are any damage or any signs of tamperment, do not use this extinguisher. Always carry your extinguisher in an upright position. Do not run. Know your equipment. Be within stream's reach before activating the agent. Keep an eye out for hotspots. Do not turn your back on a fire. Back away, and always have a means of escape.
Now, next week, we will be discussing how you actually use the extinguisher by using the pass method, and also what to do with an extinguisher once it's empty or once you've done using it. So as always guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you want to see the next video, and to do that you have to actually click on the bell icon to get notified of any of the further uploads when it happens. So as usual guys, whatever you're doing, keep it safe. And thanks for watching. Till next time, Prost.
While I'm quickly looking for a bucket or something, people are gonna ask me, why am I not doing the, what shall I say, the demonstrations with PPE on? Let's be honest, if I do everything with PPE on, you're gonna get some guys out there that's gonna say, I cannot do this because I'm not having PPE. Dude, if a fire breaks out in your office right now, are you first gonna run to the manager and ask him, oh fuck, please give me some PPE, there's a fire that I need to go put out? No, you're gonna grab the shit that you have and you're gonna go kill that fire. You're not gonna wait for PPE. I even had a student the one day saying that he cannot do the practicals because he doesn't have gloves. I'm sure you people, you guys, you use gloves when you handle the equipment, ne? No, we don't. For the kind of training that you guys are doing, wearing PPE is not necessary. As long as you have closed-up shoes or closed shoes, then you can actually do the training, okay? So that's why I'm not doing any of this stuff with my fire gear on and glasses and all that, because I don't want to give you the wrong impression. Hey guys, if you like this video, please consider subscribing to this channel. Give me a thumbs up because it will really help out this channel. And feel free to drop a comment. Then something new for you all, there's now a Facebook page, so feel free to follow me on my Facebook group We will be discussing behind the scene features and videos that I have done. Also, don't forget to go to my website at www.cripzone.co.za, where you can go straight to my podcasts if you want to. By clicking on the podcast icon, you'll be taken straight to the Anchor podcast page where I do my podcast. And remember, when you go to my YouTube page, there will be a place where you can subscribe to my channel. And remember, if you have any comments, please feel free to drop me an email. And on my YouTube front page, there is now a PayPal donation button where you can feel free to donate to this channel to help it grow and to help to support me. Thanks for watching, and until next time, cheers.